Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play the digital adaptation of Takenoko. Takenoko is a tabletop game, now made digital, where you've got to complete different objectives in order to win the game. There's the ability to consume bamboo as the panda, there's the ability to grow bamboo with the gardener, and then you'll also be able to claim victory points by getting colored tiles to be exactly correct in terms of shape on the field that you're forming as you play the game. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. It's a lot of fun. It's $10 on Steam should you want to pick it up for yourself. But like I said, there is a tabletop version should you wish to buy that instead. The tabletop version is fantastic. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's great to look at. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite tabletop games, and I'm so glad that this game was made digital. So here's a look at the main menu here. Now, one thing I will complain about, there's no tooltip, so when you mouse over something, it doesn't tell you what it is. I mean, you can get the general gist of it based on the picture. Like, there's an in-game store to the right. This is where you can buy special skins, I guess, for your characters. You've got an options menu in the bottom right-hand corner. There's achievements on the bottom left, leaderboard on the left here. But it seems like it was taken directly from, like, a mobile version, and I don't like that. I just wish there was a little bit more effort made in terms of the PC version, but so it goes. Options menu, there's sound effects, music, sliders, VSync, quality, language, and then you've got rules here should you want to read up on that, but I'll explain that as we go. Tutorial, there is an in-game tutorial that you can mess with. Again, I'm not really going to jump into that because, like I said, I've played the tabletop game enough to know how to play. The game will throw you into this as soon as you launch it for the first time, so if you see this script here and you know how to play the game, you can just hit escape and hit go back to the menu and then bypass it altogether. But I don't like it when games force you into a tutorial. I would prefer to be able to go to the menu, adjust my options first, and then go into the tutorial if I want to. Again, it's a minor nitpick, but it's just, yeah. And then there's support, should you want to mess with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. There's local and online. With online, you have to sign into your Asmodee account. When it comes to actually playing, there's computer AI, but there's only one difficulty level. I don't like that. And the AI in this game is extremely unforgiving and tough. It plays as best as possible and will murder you if you're not following a certain strategy or if you're just unlucky. I would really have liked an AI difficulty setting to where beginners can get into this game without worry about being destroyed, or maybe give the player some time to figure things out. So for you new players out there, be warned, the AI is incredibly tough. So to that end, I'm going to actually play a two-player game where I'm controlling both players, just so I can demonstrate the moves and show you how the game is played without the computer making, weird moves that may not be familiar to you. So let's just go ahead and hit play. Okay, so here we are. Like the tabletop game, this game is incredibly gorgeous to look at. There's an overview of what each player has in the upper left-hand corner. That will tell you how many stalks you have of a certain colored bamboo. There's pink, green, and yellow. There's irrigation tiles that you'll be collecting and putting down. There's special tiles that you'll be collecting and putting those down as well to give certain effects on different tiles, and I'll get into that later. There's cards. Each player starts with 3 victory point cards, one of each type. And like I was saying earlier, there's 3 different ways to score points. One is to, as the gardener, you're trying to grow a certain amount of bamboo yay high on a particular tile. So in the bottom left-hand corner is a look at the 3 cards that I was given at the beginning of the game, player 1 at least. This card on the bottom left that I have selected here says that I need to have yellow bamboo that is 4 high, and it needs to be on a tile with the little panda with the X on it. That's a special tile that simply means the panda cannot eat bamboo at that location. Again, I'll cover that in a minute. But long story short, these gardener victory point cards tasks you with growing bamboo yay high on a particular tile. And if you complete that anywhere on the board, then you'll be able to turn that card in and get victory points. It's 5 victory points per the bottom left-hand corner. The next type of victory card is the Panda victory card, and as part of your turn, you can move the the Panda around and eat bamboo, and you'll be collecting these different colored stalks of bamboo. And this card, I need to eat 2 green bamboo. If I do that, and I can turn those green bamboo in, I get 3 victory points there. And then lastly, the other type of victory points card, this is the land victory point card. You have to get the tiles to arrange themselves on a board in a particular way. If you manage to do that and they're irrigated on top of that, then you score the victory points there. And again, you just turn these cards in whenever you complete them. You earn the victory points. Don't worry, you can draw more victory points more victory point cards during the game. So on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to, at least for the first turn of your game, you're just going to have two actions. And the actions are listed on the right-hand side of the screen. There's draw 3 tiles, and then you choose one to place on the board. There's the gardener action, which involves moving the gardener as many spaces as you want in any direction, and whatever tile he lands on is the color that is activated that turn. So he irrigates that tile and any other similar tile around him. And irrigate is important. The center tile here is considered irrigated, so any tile touching it is considered irrigated. But as you put tiles down that are further out toward the center, you have to put these irrigation tiles down in between the hexes in order to get them to be irrigated. And again, that'll make more sense once you see it. Long story short, you can move the gardener around onto different tiles. He'll grow bamboo for you. That will help you complete these gardener victory point cards. Then there's the panda action. It's similar. You move the panda as many spaces as you want in any direction. The tile that you land on, you get to eat 1 bamboo from that location, and you collect it. And again, that action helps you to complete this panda victory point card in the bottom left-hand corner. And then the next action is take an objective card. And there's, again, 3 kinds. So if you don't like the ones that you have, you can just draw more. It's 1 card per action. And then lastly, draw an irrigation tile and place it down. You don't need to do that in the very beginning because, like I said, the beginning tile is irrigated all the way around. Now, after the very first turn of the game, a die is going to be rolled in addition to your 2 actions. And that die will give you something special, depending on what comes up. The die might say, give you an extra turn, or the die might say, grow a bamboo anywhere you want, or the die might say, move the panda anywhere. It's a different bonus, it's random. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by drawing some objective cards. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that as my first action. I'll go ahead and draw, I guess, the panda objective cards. So that's 2 yellow. So if I happen to eat 2 yellow, then I can turn that in and do that. Now, you can only take an action 1 time per turn, so I cannot take 2 objective draws twice. There is a die action, however, that lets you do that. You can take the same action twice. From here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw a tile. There's pink, green, and pink. Well, that kind of stinks because the land card that I need is all yellow, so I really don't want to put any of these down to help him out, but maybe I'll draw something in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and put down, I don't want to put this green one down because that little symbol says Panda cannot eat here. And I have a card, a Panda victory point card. I need green bamboo, so basically bamboo will grow at that location, and the panda will have no way to eat it, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose a pink one, and we'll just put that down there. And whenever you put a new tile down, and it's irrigated, automatically you'll see a pink bamboo sprout just shoot, whatever it's called, appear at that location. Tiles that are put down that are not irrigated, but if it becomes irrigated in the future, then you get a free bamboo on that location. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn, and now it is player 2's turn. Now, let's take a look at player 2. Again, I'm controlling player 2 here, and the computer isn't. So he's got 4 green bamboo, 2 green bamboo to eat, 4 green bamboo to grow, 2 green bamboo to eat, and a pattern 2 green and 2 yellow, like that. So for him, he's going to go ahead, I think, and draw a tile. He wants those green ones, so he's going to go ahead and pick a green one and maybe place it down over here. And again, a free bamboo is put down there because it's irrigated already per the center tile. And now he's going to move the panda over to that location to eat the bamboo. And he's got 1 of the 2 green that he needs to complete that panda victory point. And that was his 2 actions, and now he ends his turn. And now it is player 1's turn again. So now the die is being rolled now every time at the beginning of every player's turn. I rolled a storm, pick somewhere to move the panda. Well, the only thing that would benefit anyone, I guess I'll put it here and take this pink bamboo. I don't need it right now, but I might draw a victory point card in the future that needs the pink bamboo. So maybe as part of one of my 2 actions, I might want to draw another Panda Victory Point card and see if it needs... See if I can draw one that needs pink bamboo. Okay, there we go. This one needs a green, a pink, and a yellow. So that's good for me. And then second, I'm going to, I guess, draw a tile. And I can choose either yellow, green, or green. I want the yellow one completed, so I'm going to put my yellow one down, say, here. Okay, and that ends my turn. Player 2 rolls the dice. That question mark means choose a specialty, and this is actually good. Not a specialty, but choose any action you want. So this is a good look at what's on the die faces. Rain, +1 bamboo shoot on a plot. Wind, same action twice. Storm, move the panda. Sun, +1 action. Cloud, +1 improvement. All right, so who's going to go ahead and choose the +1 action? And now we have 3 actions instead of 2 for player 2. On his cards, he needs a green one. He might bring the gardener up here. Let's go ahead and do that. And moving the gardener, again, onto a place that's irrigated, and then any tiles around it that are irrigated that are of the same color will grow a bamboo sprout. So that's there. But he wants to try and get this panda over here, but can't do it yet, and he can't move it twice on the same turn. So he just might stay here for right now and hope that his opponent will move it in the future. He's got 2 more actions. He'll go ahead and draw a victory card. Let's go ahead and just have him draw... let's have him draw maybe a... let's draw that one there. It's a land one. Okay, 4 yellows. That's actually good for him because this... He doesn't know it, but these cards are hidden among players, so it looks like player 1 and player 2 are going to be fighting for the same pattern almost. And then for his last action, again, he's got 3 per the die. He's going to just draw a tile, pink, green, or green. He's going to choose the green one here, I think. And maybe put that... do something like that, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Player 1's turn. Rain. Alright, so the rain means I can pick an irrigated plot to grow a bamboo shoot there. Well, I need yellow... let's see what kind of things I need, though. This yellow one... If I can get a Panda Don't Eat improvement on this tile, and then I grow this to 4 high, and that means I can complete this card. So I may want to consider putting that there. I don't have anything that would benefit growing green or pink right now. So I think I will do that. So now this bamboo is too high. The maximum bamboo size is 4, by the way. And the game ends when someone... It depends on the player count. In a 2-player game, the first player to get 9 cards will end the game. And then whoever has the most victory points after that will win. So I've got 2 actions to spend. Let's move the panda over to here. So I can get a green one. Nom nom nom. And I think I will draw a tile. And I like yellow. So, because I have a card here. That I can't select the card, unfortunately. I wish I could while I was choosing a tile. Oh, there we go. This is a yellow one where I need to grow yellow bamboo. I mean, that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and choose that one, and I'll put that one there. If I can grow this 4 high, then that will complete this card here, which is nice. And that ends my turn because I've used all 2 actions. And now player 2 goes. There's a cloud. Choose an improvement. He doesn't care because he has no cards that need an improvement. So how about... he needs green that is so high, so he's going to stop. I think what he's going to do is he's going to put an improvement on this green tile here. That way he can grow green bamboo on it, and the panda won't be able to eat it. And that way he'll be able to complete this... Oh, I forgot. Okay. This is actually a bad... I didn't see this little caveat in the upper right-hand corner of the card. It says 4 green high, but it says the tile cannot have an improvement on it. So he's going to have to rely on this top green one to grow the 4 that he needs. So I didn't see that. My bad. Anyway, so based on this, he will, I guess, draw a card. He'll just draw maybe a panda one. 2 green again. And he's going to move the bamboo here to... He's got that 1 card. It needs 2 green bamboo to be consumed. Alright, so now he's got 2 green bamboo in his inventory. He's going to choose one of his Panda cards to turn in, along with those 2 green bamboo, and he just scored 3 points. And he's 1/9 of the way to ending the game. And now he's going to end the turn. And player 1 goes. Question mark. That means I can choose what I want. Based on this, I think we'll just take the extra action. Okay. I'd want to complete this if I can. I want to go ahead and draw and hope for a yellow. There we go. Yellow's there. And now I should be able to complete... oh, is it not... Oh, this is not irrigated, this yellow over here. So I'm going to go ahead and place an irrigation tile here. And on my next turn, I might want to irrigate this tile here, and that should complete this. I have 1 action left. And again, bamboo will not grow on a tile that is not irrigated. But once this becomes irrigated, then a bonus sprout will be put there. And I have a choice between the panda and the gardener. I need yellow bamboo, so I'm going to go ahead and move the panda down here. Again, as many spaces as you want in any direction. And now I've completed this one, green, pink, and yellow. I want to turn that in. And I get 6 victory points, and again, player 1 is 1/9 of the way there to ending the game. And turn, player 2. Sun, that means get an extra action. So player 2 has 3 actions. He could do, let's go ahead and have him draw a card. Maybe he'll draw something like that. Ah, okay, 4 green ones in a particular pattern. Let's have him draw a tile. Perfect, there's a green one there. And then lastly, he needs 2 more green, but he also needs to grow green that are 3 high. I think what he's going to do is he's going to move the gardener here. And in doing so, that'll activate the green tiles around it as well. This will activate this one that he lands on because it's irrigated. The one to the upper right of it because it's irrigated. The one to the upper left will not grow a bamboo because it's not irrigated. So you can see 2 green sprouts just appeared there. This one did not because it's not irrigated yet. And that will end the turn. Player 1. Got some wind going on there. I can perform the same action twice. I'm just going to go ahead and choose the irrigation tile and place that. Placing it is free. So I'm placing it there. This one is now irrigated, so a sprout was put there as a bonus. And now I've got this card completed because I've got 3 in a row like that. And 3 victory points there. And I've got 1 more action to take. I do need some yellow bamboo. So I'm going to go ahead and move the panda here. And eat some yellow bamboo. And I think you guys get the idea. I could play out the entire game, but I'm playing against myself, so it's not exactly, much of a challenge. But I'm hoping that this gives you some idea as to what you're getting into should you decide to pick this up. I'm a huge fan of Takenoko, like I said, so I highly recommend this digital adaptation. My only complaint really is the lack of tooltips on the menu. In terms of mouse over, and the lack of difficulty options for new players. Again, the AI is incredibly difficult, I think, and it plays the best it could possibly play. And I think it would benefit new players and casual players to have a beginner difficulty level to where the computer makes stupid moves and mistakes and just wastes moves. That way you've got time to figure things out and form strategies and the like. But if that turns you off, the AI difficulty, then do what I'm doing, play a 2-player game, play against yourself, get used to it. There's also that online feature that I was talking about. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.